Hey guys, Silver Shannon with you and Relic Ray, and we're back. And we're here today at a farm field, and we already have a pretty good find we're going to show you in a second, but we'll show you where we're hunting first. There's an old farmhouse up the hill there. So, yeah, big vast field. We don't normally hunt fields that often, but we hear this is our morning spot. We knew about this. There's been a couple of Colonial coins we've pulled out of here, so we figured we'd give it a shot. And I'm going to turn this camera around and show you guys what we found. Alright guys, here it is. That's the find. It's a 1873 Canadian half dime. Awesome. Unbelievable. First good target. I've only dug two targets. One was a bullet. This was the hole I found it in, and it's deep. That thing was all of 8 inches, 7 or 8 inches, and you know, I can't believe it was such a small coin. I was barely getting a bleep of a signal, and was able to pull that out. I couldn't believe it. Thought it was a half, or I thought it was a half real when I first dug it out, because we've been finding Colonial coins here, but I'll take that for sure. This is the field we're at once again, so it's pretty vast. There's a lot of hunting to be done, so hopefully we'll be back with more. Well guys, I came back to the car to get some water to clean this off a little bit, and I knew I was wrong when I said Canadian half dime because there was a 3 on it and the crown out back and everything. I don't know what I was thinking, but this is definitely a British 3 pence. So that's pretty cool. Don't find British coins this late too often in the States. 1873, you find, you know, obviously British coppers and all that stuff. But yeah, that's awesome. It's hold, but you know, a lot of stuff back then was, so not too surprised. That's a good find. Ray's somewhere out in that field, that very blurry field. Yeah, focus is not good on this camera today. But anyway, now it's focusing on the small stuff. But that's awesome. We'll be back with more, hopefully. Alright, got another pretty good find here. And it appears to be some sort of Colonial buckle, maybe a piece to a shoe buckle or something. It's not a whole one, but that's a good find. That's what we like to find. Old Colonial buckles, buttons, whatever. It's the old stuff. Alright, we'll be back with more. Alright guys, I just found some kind of large copper here, but it has no detail on it. It's completely worn, completely smooth. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get anything off of this. Found it right there in that hole. But yeah, I mean, we found 1600 coppers, or 1600's coppers out of here, 1700's. So could be anything. Doesn't appear to be a large stone of any kind. It's either Colonial copper or British, I believe. Alright guys, we'll be back. Alright, I found something pretty cool here. It says Ford on it. And it looks like it's some kind of keychain. out in this farm field. That's cool. It's got like little cats in it. I don't know if you can see that. It's old. Alright. We'll be back with more. Alright, I got my second silver of the day. It's a 1942 Merc. And we're at some old houses here. This is actually an old common in front of these houses. It's not their property. There's a line of houses here with an old common. And we're right in front of this one, and I just got a Merc. Awesome. We'll be back. Alright, check that baby out. Ray got a, I think it's an 1807, 1800 something Drake bus copper. And he's got another copper from the field that we didn't show you. It doesn't have any detail on it, but awesome. That's 2 coppers for him today. 1 for me. 2 silvers for me. It's turning out to be a good day. And DJ's joined us, so hopefully he can get something too. And as usual, we'll be back. Alright, I got a silver quarter down in the hole here. And I'm pretty sure it's a Washington. I think I can see it. Yeah. Yeah, that's a Washington. Cool. $1941. All right. 3rd silver of the day. Good silver day. We'll be back. All right, guys. Found a Indian. My first Indian in several weeks, actually. I was getting quite a few of them, and then it just kind of stopped. I think it's 1892, and it's Indian number 57, I believe. So cool. I'll take it. Hey guys, if this is what I think it is, this is really cool find. It appears to be a silver button. Definitely silver. It's got weight to it. And it looks like a silver ball button, which is really old as far as I know. I mean, we're back to the field now that we were at this morning, and this field dates back to the 1600s, and we even found a coin from the 1600s here, and I know ball buttons date back to the 1600s, so if that's a silver ball button, that is an awesome find. And I think that's what that is. So obviously we'll have it for you at the end, guys. Wow, what a find. Alright, I'll be back. Alright, it's the end of the hunt, guys, and we're going to show you our finds. And we got a little picnic table here set up. And it's kind of dim out here, so forgive us for that, but we'll try to, we got a light here, so we're going to try to shine that on him.
Yes, we can.
Alright, so we'll start out with Relic Ray. And he had a pretty decent day here. Looks like he's got some musket balls right there. Nice big one. This thing's huge.
Yeah.
And I got one of those too. That's pretty cool. And let's see, over here we'll go to his relics. He's got a nice little pin thing, and this thing is wicked old. I don't know if you can see that. Obviously it's not focusing that great. But it's really cool looking. Brooch or pin or something.
Yeah, definitely old.
Yeah, certainly old. And of course that was from the field that we're hunting in, and it's, you know, we think it dates back to the 1600s because of the stuff we've been finding. We found a 1600s coin there, early 1700s coins. You found a lead seal to a bag there, a button. It's not that old, but it could be silver on the front there. This is really not focusing. But that's cool. And a buckle. Nice little buckle. And then this thing.
I have no clue. I found them before though.
I found it before too, and who knows what they are.
They're
so
common.
If anybody knows, let us know. And I found a nice watch fob. This thing is really nice, really big.
Red Men's Day. That's kind of...
You can't read that because it's not focusing.
Kind of politically incorrect these days. It's called Indian Red Man, but...
Hopefully nobody gets offended by this video.
We'll have to put a disclaimer.
So there's a pretty nice watch fob. We'll give you still pictures later. I know you guys can't see that because it's not focusing, but you got some clad here, some clad quarters, and some memorials down there and wheats, and bike reflector there. Up here you got a nice presidential token, Thomas Jefferson.
Yeah, copper.
Yep,
it's good.
It's copper. And you got
smoothie.
A smoothie. It looks Colonial to me because it's real thin. Some kind of Colonial coin that was in the field. And a nice drape bus large cent. I think it was 1807 or something like that.
Yeah, I think so.
Something. Well, it's going to clean up nice. We'll show you stills. And an Indian head penny. So
that was the only one today, huh?
Yep. That was the only Indian. Actually, no, I did get one. I got one in the common that we did. But over here we have DJ's finds. Got a dog tag. We're always happy to see those. Shout out to you, Frank. You know Frank likes his dog tags.
Yeah, Frank, you gotta get up here.
Yeah, we need to go back out. We had a good time with him, but got some clad quarters here. Some kind of drill bit, a chain. He got a couple of musket balls too. A bullet. Some kind of what's it there, lead piece or something. Some more clad. A mag light. That was out in the field. That must have been a whopping signal.
Yeah, that was.
Heavy. And some kind of wire thing.
Fuel line or something that looks like.
Yeah. Never know what you're going to find out there. And I'm going to go to the other side for me. Alright, start out with my clad. I got 6 quarters and some dimes.
Lived up to your moniker again today.
Yep. Buckle. And there's a spoon, an old spoon. I got, I think, 5 musket balls. One really nice one. That one's a big one like Ray's. Perfectly round. I think it was just dropped, not fired. I got some lead seals. And some kind of, I think this is a button, but it's like so corroded. And let's see, I'll go to my coins. My good coins. I think that this is a, no, I'm just really guessing here, but I think this is a 3-cent nickel piece. It's the right size, and it came up real low like nickel. It looks like nickel, and I can't see anything on it. I'm going to try to get home and clean it up. We'll see what happens. This is an Indian head penny, 1906, I believe. This was real cool. First find of the day. You saw it at the beginning of the video. It's a 1873 British 3-pence. So, shout out to all my UK fans out there watching the show, watching the YouTube videos. It's a nice piece of silver. Here's a Merc, 1942 Merc. Here's a 1941 Washington. So I was lucky to get 3 silver today. I'll take it. And here's another smoothie copper coin. See if we can get any detail later. And some kind of medallion. I don't know what it is. It's hard to see. There's some detail on there. Hopefully it comes out later. These field finds are tough because they come out pretty rough out of the ground. You got to get them back home and clean them up a little bit. And looks like a piece of a shoe buckle to me right here. Colonial shoe buckle. And my favorite find of the day is this button.
Yeah, ask if anyone could.
Yeah, if anybody knows anything about the date of this, I mean, I know ball buttons are really old, and that's silver. There's no doubt in my mind that that's silver. It's got silver tarnish on it and everything. It's heavy. So that's definitely silver. If anybody knows anything, I'll take some stills and show it later too. There's a couple holes in it right there, but it's got a nice big shank on it, all intact. Beautiful looking button. And I got this Ford keychain as well. We'll take stills of that later. So that about does it. We had another good day out at the field, right over there. We also went to a common today that you saw earlier. But yeah, we had a real good time.
No private sites.
Yeah, no private sites today. No door knocking.
All public.
All public. So we don't have too many of those days, but we did today. So hope you guys enjoyed the video, and we'll see you next time. Okay guys, so I got home, and as you can see, the button cleaned up really nicely. It's got a little knob on the front there, and of course a huge shank with a couple holes in the bottom. And I got home and I did some research. Really tough to find anything on a button like this. There's just nothing on the internet. But as you can see, that says 17th century Spanish metal button there, and that's similar. And then over here we have a pewter, says replica Tudor pewter common ball, and over here it says this particular design is a common typecast button from the 14th to 7th century. And look, this thing is almost identical to the same button as me, and which, by the way, you know, these were the only two buttons that I could find that were anything, you know, like the button I found. So obviously this particular one right here looks like it doesn't have the holes in it, but you know, it might be the angle. But yeah, it doesn't look like it. But pretty darn cool, man. This is definitely one of my favorite finds of the year. Solid silver, obviously solid silver, very heavy, and it cleaned off real nice. And I just, you know, anything 1600s is awesome to begin with, and to find something like this that's silver, found in the U.S. and is most likely 1600s, just floors me. So that's really exciting to me. So I just want to show you guys that at the wrap up, and so that's about it.